As you said, introducing me, I'm José María Ramón. I am working at Telefónica Corporation within the global technology team, and I have been involved in a lot of technical projects for over 25 years, more or less, most of them in all the things related with the telecom sector. And for the past few years, I've been driving the adoption of automation across Telefónica operation, no, with the goal of transforming how we work. Well, today's main objective I want to share with you is to share what is the vision of Telefónica and what we are doing in our journey toward hyper automation. So I will start providing some context to all the audience, and as we need to rethink the way we operate and the challenge that we are facing as an industry, then I would like to talk about how we are approaching this transformation in Telefonica and how we are combining the traditional automation with the different AI techniques to make our operation smarter, more autonomous. And finally, I will share our next steps and a reflection on the use of AI in the company. You know, as AI is a very important tool, but it has to be accompanied by other elements, no, like data quality, the architecture transformation, change of the mindset of our organization, and so on. Okay. So recapping, I will start with some context, then explain Telefonica approach to automation, and finally, I will share a view on what's next and what we are going to do in the next year. Okay, so I expect to have time to cover everything. Well, let's start with the context. Okay, as you may know, Telefonica is a major international operator with a strong footprint across Europe and Latin America, and we operate under several brands, adapting to the needs of each market and offering a wide range of services, from mobile and fixed connectivity to digital platform and TV. And well, you know that always the market is asking for more for us. So, well, as you can imagine, like a most large operator, our operations are complex, and the way we work make it challenging to meet the expectation that the telcos have. No? So nowadays, we are expected to be more efficient, faster in delivering services. We have to improve the customer experience. We have to be more agile in adapting to the new business models, and at the same time, the system is asking us to be more secure and more sustainable. No? So this is the current situation, and we have to confront to this well, with a plan and good solution. No? The good news that we have to affront this is that the technology is evolving in our favor, and thanks to the softwareization of the network and the movement to cloud-native architecture, we can now apply automation and AI techniques that were very difficult in the past due to the monolithic architecture we had. No? Well, executing this automation that we want to incorporate in our company provide a huge wave of benefits that I want just to give a high level overview. There are more, but we think that we have to align these benefits with the things that we were commented before there, that what are the expectations that telcos have to do. So the first benefits is all the thing related with the business. So we are unlocking the potential of the new technologies like 5G, machine learning, data, cloud, slicing. So this is essential to launch new products and services, and not only this pure telecom services, but other services that we are being requested to deliver. And also for the network as a service, the Open Gateway project, it's impossible to execute if you don't have a certain level of automation. In operation, we are going to improve network availability. We are going to anticipate problems. We are solving them and reducing the possibility of human error. And in the end, we are going to increase the agility in all the network processes. And the last benefit is all the things related with efficiency. That is very clear. So automation reduces this manual intervention, accelerates workflows, minimize errors. So this leads to a lower operational cost and better resources utilization. But in the other hand, as we are perceiving all these benefits, the industry or all the telcos, we have yet to solve several challenges. The path to achieving it at the scale is complex, and where we have some key barriers that we have to take over. One of them will be the technology and the processes, as some technology are not mature enough for large-scale deployment. Other technology are not yet cost-effective. We have data fragmentation, and the data is not fully ready for operation. The traditional network processes are not longer valid. We have a lot of legacy workflows that should be changed. Well, there's a lot of things related with the technology and the processes. Other challenge is all the things related with people. So we need to have new skills, new roles, new culture, new mindset, new organization model. As automation required this change on the mindset. All the company is changing, and the people has to adapt, and sometimes it's not easy to have these people and to implement this organization in the company. The other challenge is budget. As well, this is very clear. So you need to invest in order to get the advantage of this automation. And the last one is all the things relate with security. So we are deploying open network with a lot of APIs that are installed in the cloud. So we need an extra effort to be secure against cyber attacks or whatever. Okay. So moving to the next topics, I have been talking about the context. So now I want to share with you what we are doing in Telefónica to approach this automation and to affront this challenge in order to get the benefits that we were talking about. So if we focus on the last 15 years, for example, we can see three major phases. The first one is what we call the automation foundation. That is this phase where we started to automate with rule-based system, robots, device-level scripts, some analytics, and we started to use machine learning, but it was only emerging. In this period, we have faced several limitations, as we had a centralized monolithic architecture and a high level of vendor dependency that slowed us down. So the amount of processes that could be automatized were not too much. Okay. Then we have the phase two, that is all what we call the autonomous network is where we launched our company program, Autonomous Network Journey, that is still in place with us. And I think later we can, I will provide a sort of an overview of the program. And in this period, we started to unlock the potential of these disaggregated and cloud-native networks. We introduced network orchestration, the first closed-loop system. We started to be a real data-driven organization. We changed the organization and we create a center of excellence of AI in every operation. And well, the machine learning became part of our daily operation. And we started to explore digital twins, some Gen AI, some pilots of agents, and well, so on. So this is, we were able to elevate the automation, but still we don't have in this period enough intelligence in the system. So most of the activities were done using automation rather than pure intelligence. And now we are in the what we call the hyper-automation phase, that what we are doing now is accelerating the autonomous network journey to increase our level of autonomy. So we are applying all the more relevant AI techniques. So for example, Gen AI, deploying agents, and we are building this cognitive or knowledge base that can be used in all the domains of the network. We are embedding the AI directly into the network and in the processes, and we are exploring the new trends in artificial intelligence, no? Digital, hyper-realistic digital twins, immersive experience, and whatever thing, we have our innovation team, and we think that this is something that we have to do. So I have explained these three phases, and now I wanted to provide you a short view or a high-level view on what is the Autonomous Network Journey Program and what it aims for. No? As I mentioned it earlier, as a part of our journey toward automation, we launched this Autonomous Network Journey 4 years ago with a clear objective. No? We wanted to unlock the full potential of modern technologies and transform how networks are built, operated, and evolve. So the program is built on 4 key dimensions. That is what you can see on the screen. The first one is all the things related with the network, is the more physical part of the model. So this is the foundation infrastructure and technology that is across all the domains. And here are things like open architecture, network virtualization, IT cloudification. We have data center consolidation. We include here also the legacy switch off, the 3G, the Cooper, and so on. Okay, so this is the physical layer. The next dimension is regarding the automation platform. So this is what we call the brain, because it's the platform that drives automation and decision making. We are building a model for data management and orchestration driven by artificial intelligence. So then we can automate complex decisions and scale real use cases and move toward an autonomous network. No? So this layer provides the capabilities. In this layer is all the things related with the data governance, the federation, the knowledge. So it's an environment that is accessible to provide AI as an operational tool, and it's able to orchestrate services. The third dimension is what we call the heart, and it's all the thing related with the process adaptation. and represent our end-to-end service lifecycle process. So from planning to operation. This dimension governs and orchestrates the network and the brain. So this rethink and adapting processes to realize the potential of the autonomous network. And finally, the fourth dimension is all the things related with the new ways of working. So here we have the people, the culture, the organization. So we don't want silos organization. We want central units for common topics. We want to use the proper methodologies like the box. Well, we have to work in the workforce and its skills and have the proper sizing and working in the proper culture to adapt to this new era of making things. Okay. So, and all of this, that is the dimension of the program, is designed taking into account that we have the customer at the center, and we have a system that is designed sustainable and secure. Okay, so every piece have to have inside these three things. And well, to track the progress of this autonomous network journey, we have a set of KPIs that we follow every monthly. And among them, I think it's very important what we call the autonomy level, that is measured using the TM Forum 6-level autonomous network maturity model, and provides a consistent and transparent benchmark across domain and processes. I think most of the industry are using it, and I think this afternoon in the rest of the session, you are going to talk about this. And well, right now it's very important for us, and it's helping the company to to push to increase the level of incident. Okay. Well, after this high-level view on how we are approaching the transformation with the autonomous network journey, we have already made significant progress, and we have implementing hundreds of autonomous network use cases across all our operation. No? Here you have some use cases, and we want to say that we are right now using all AI techniques. So we are using ML, GenAI, LLMs, agents, digital twins, in order to leverage the use of artificial intelligence. And these technology are already in action in operation. So, for example, I would like to highlight two or three samples. We have in planning process, for example, we have an AI-driven network planning and design solution with automated the network capacity creation process using AI algorithm. No? And this solution use intent-based management and allow technicians to define objectives and requirements at high level, and then the solution autonomously translate the input into action and deliver the high-level plan for the design, the detailed fiber project in this case, because it's planning of fiber, and the shopping list with all of the equipment that is required. No? So this is very important for the technician, and beside other efficiencies, this approach has cut planning time from 60 days to less than a week. So imagine that the power that it has. Other example is, for example, a digital twin that we have for planning and simulation that is implemented in this case is in Germany, and using a digital twin that is called Net Optimizer, it maps the status of its 20,000 mobile sites in real time. So Net Optimizer makes the simulation of different configuration and the virtual performance optimization before implemented changes in the physical network. So this reduces planning and analysis time in 80%, and cut transport network capacity issues by 40%. So we are perceiving now this big benefit that this automation provides us. So we have use cases also in operation. For example, in Brazil, we have other case that using AI enable the self-healing in its 5G core network and use a closed loop automation. So the system autonomously detect and resolve anomalies and without any manual intervention. So in this case, we have reduced the average mean time to repair in about 30 minutes. So it's very important. In operation also, we are working on intelligent system that using agent help technician to query, verify, and act over the IP network, in this case, using natural language. So that is getting us to move to another stage. So we have more use cases. I don't want to to be very explicit in this because, well, in some press note, probably you will have the information. I wanted to mention that we are implementing assistant using LLMs. So this is a reality. We have chatbot trained with technical documentation that provide support across all of the operational units, so improve internal support efficiency. We have Gen AI for managed contract documentation. We can ask to this documentation whatever we want. So we reduce the manual review time and we improve operational and legal decision making. No? So well, we have several use cases. We have use cases for the workforce management, for the sustainability, and well, so I will stay here more time explaining this because I think it's the proof or the reality that this thing is working in the operation. But well, we don't have the time that I would like. Okay, so moving from this from these use cases, so we have already seen how the automation and the AI are transforming our operation. But the question here is what next? No? What is coming next? So how do we move from isolated use cases to full-scale use cases? No? So at this moment, we are creating use cases, but one by one. So we don't have the factory in a fully operation that it would be the ideal situation. No? So to boost this automation, we are prioritizing several elements, no? To keep moving toward hyper automation. The first one is focus on relevant use cases. No? So we have to select what are the use cases that provide the best benefit. We have to balance between the cost and the benefit. Sometimes it's not worth it to implement a use case with artificial intelligence if the cost of implement and deploy it are very high and you are not going to receive the proper benefits. So we have to analyze very well what are the use cases that we want to prioritize. The second thing is we need to work more in having an AI platform to scale use cases. So we are reaching a critical inflection point, and this has to be with the previous topic. So we have developed a lot of use cases, but now we must to scale. No, so if we want to achieve level 4 autonomy, it's having the ability of creating these use cases having the proper platform that it has all the interoperability stuff and relation with all the architecture layer of the artificial intelligence. The third point is all the things related with integrate. So we have to integrate AI across all the life cycle. So we think that in every component of our network, we are going to have any AI component. For example, we will have in any device an agent or two or three that perform certain activity that can be called by other and this thing. No? The fourth point is all the things relate with gaining AI capabilities. So we have to continue deploying and exploring new technologies. So we are working very actively testing agentic AI and LLMs to support all our operation. And these technology are essential, but we have to keep exploring and get the best of this technology. Also, we need to reinforce our AI governance. So we have to include all the things relate with ethical and responsible use of AI. But also we have to have clear what are the costs, what are the participants, what are the main things that you have to take into account to justify that your platform is delivering what they have to deliver. And the last point that I think is very, very important in this scenario that we are moving is expand the partnership through global agreement with other vendors, with other CSP, to benefit from group scale. No? So in the end, we are a lot of component working in this ecosystem of automation. So we need to collaborate more and to create this ecosystem to take advantage of the advance of everybody. Okay, so this should be what's next, or in with activities we are focusing on, but this is more relate AI, no? But when we talk about transforming our network and how we operate, AI is a fundamental piece. Is we are not going to discuss about this, but what we are doing and what we need to transform is not only AI. So there is a lot of things beside it that needs to work if we want to make AI work as well. No, so for example, we don't have to forget the technology transformation. So we are in the middle of a transformation to this open architecture that are needed to capture this benefit of the transformation. So we have to push to finish the transformation, to have the new system, to decommit this legacy system. We have to move from data to knowledge. So at this moment, well, you know that we are making a lot of effort in data, but nowadays this is moving to a new concept like knowledge that give more benefits to the artificial intelligence. So the better is the data, the better is the intelligent artificial. We have to keep working in the processes. So when we have said during the session, AI must be accompanied by a deep transformation of the company, and workflows need to be rethought so AI can intervene better. And the last one is all the things related with organization and people that well, I have talked about this before. So well, just to conclude my intervention, and I hope you have enjoyed it. Just to say that for us, automation is not an option, so it's mandatory. It's mandatory to achieve our goals of efficiency, new business, revenue stream, meeting our customer needs. But we need automation that must be together with the right level of intelligence. So we need to include artificial intelligence in our lives, in our day by day, which means use and leverage these AI techniques. And at the same time, we must look for the right balance in how we use and depend on AI. No? And this journey requires more than just AI. It demands a broader transformation that includes open architecture, the data that are very important and it's time more, processes changes, and new ways of working. So that's all. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Really interesting, Jose Maria. Thank you. We're nearly out of time, but there may be a couple of really, really quick questions. First of all, you mentioned data and data-driven. Please, could you give examples of the type of data that's key or used within networks and how this source is managed? Is it by the IT department? Is the IT department responsible for the data?
Yeah. Well, in our organization, IT team is the responsible of the data. We have, as you may know, several level of several layers of data. So from we capture until we transform, and it's data that can be used for the multiple techniques that we are using. So we have that data that is used for statistic, data that are simply metric that we collect from our monitoring system. But I think the key here is how we transform this data in something that provide context, something that provide meaning itself. So we have to be able to understand the data, and the machine, and the artificial intelligence have to be able to understand what is the information that are in the data. So that's why I was saying that we have to move from this data that is in certain cases raw data to a knowledge base that now include other things, no? Include relation, include semantic, include meanings, include context. So for me, this is the way that we have to go through.
Hey, Jose Maria, and we're going to have pretty much a yes or no answer to this question, please, because we're out of time. Is your sorry, is your automation platform in-house? Did you build it in-house?
Well, to be honest, we are having a lot of conversation with all of the people in the sector, or what is exactly an AI platform, because it's everybody
The
has.
question was about the automation platform that you called the brain. I'm sorry, the question.
Sorry. Sorry, because I was moving to a platform. Yes, the automation platform is it's our platform. It includes all the things related with the data, with the orchestration, with the OSS system also, and it's an internal data, an internal tool, an internal with our machines. Some of them are in the cloud, but we rule this automation platform. Yes.
Jose Maria, we've run out of time. We hope to see you back with us in the not too distant future. Thank you very much. That was great.